So recently, I posted a video and someone commented on it asking about my music taste. I saw that, I took it, and I ran because I love talking about music. Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about my top music recommendations. Now, before I get into it, I thought I'd share a little bit of what my actual taste is so that you know what you're getting yourself into, you know what I mean? The words that I would use to describe my taste is experimental, alternative, I guess indie, although I don't really know that indie is really a descriptive term. It just means they're an independent artist, which can be so many different things. Art rock, atmospheric, these kind of vibes. Music is something that I feel has grounded me. It inspires everything in my life. I love having music on in the background, and I'm very passionate about it embodying the way that I feel and almost representing aesthetics and looks, which works pretty well for this channel. So, without further ado, let's get into it. My first section of music is the Old Faithfuls. These are the artists and the songs that really created my taste in music. And there are two things that did that. One is Lorde. Yes, she's pop, but she's more than that, okay? Number two is my dad's influence. He has immaculate taste in music, and there's definitely a lot of carryover from that into the things that I like, and it has influenced me to really think about what I'm listening to and enjoying it. So, Old Faithfuls. Let's start with the ones that my dad introduced to me and that really helped to cultivate what I like to listen to. Number one is Radiohead, and I feel like they really shifted the music scene with just how experimental they were. It's so different to anything else that was happening back then, and they continue to be so experimental, and it still stands out. One of my favorite songs is Weird Fishes. It just has so many layers to it. Another one is Deck's Dark. I think I really love the bass in it. I'm a big bass fan. It's just so like moody. I think I really like a moody song, you know what I mean? Next one of my father's influence is Massive Attack. And again, super experimental, very art rock. I feel like some people would probably describe it as kind of creepy, so to speak. I think it's amazing. I don't think it's creepy at all. Some of my favorites are Angel. It's heavy. It's like, ooh. And Protection, that's a class. Also like Paradise Circus, Teardrop, a lot of good ones. Another one from my dad's influence is Bon Iver. And I think this is also a pretty widely listened to artist. Favorite song of his is Faith. Such a beautiful song, so much depth. I love 33 God. He just is not afraid to make sounds, be experimental. I think that's so much of what I love. It's the experimentalness of music, where it just is art. Another one, it's Transmission by Joy Division. Love this song. It just, I think it's the voice, the music with it, it's just so good. I highly recommend listening to it. And some of the other songs like Love Will Tear Us Apart, that's another one of their classics. It's timeless. Like, it's old, but you can listen to it now, it's like, oh, that's good. The last one for influences from my dad, I'm sure there's plenty more, is Bat for Lashes. I listened to the Two Sons album quite a bit when I was younger. I had a little MP3 player. I had her songs on there. I love the song Daniel. I also love Moon and Moon. So that's kind of the foundations of my music taste. And to go on from that is Lorde. And this is kind of going into the things that I currently listen to. But with Lorde, she's kind of in a genre of her own for me. I've been listening to her for at least 10 years, probably more. I'm even wearing a t-shirt from her ultrasound tour, which was not my favorite era of hers. I think Pure Heroine, honestly, it just completely shifted my own taste in music. I didn't really know what I liked. And then I heard Lorde and I was like, yeah, this is it. Some of my favorites are 400 Lux, A World Alone. I think that one's like had a resurgence of being popular, and it gets me. She played that at the concert and I was getting emotional. I was like, oh my gosh. World Alone. Another one is The Louvre. Really good. Like, she's talking about a crush, but in the most artistic way. You connect with it, but then you also are like, this music is beautiful. Like, and then obviously we get Solar Power, which I think is underrated. A lot of people seem to think that it's not as good, but she's got some good stuff in there. Fallen Fruit and Oceanic Feeling, those are some of my favorite ones. Initially I didn't like it, but it grew on me so much, and now it's like, if I'm sitting by the pool or at the beach, put Solar Power on, like the album. It's so good. I've really grown to enjoy that album. It's just very chill, atmospheric. Virgin, the most recent album, it's not my favorite. It's a little too provocative for me. But I do like some of the sounds and the music that she uses. I really like David. That's a good song. Transitioning into like my real like current favorite listen. Number 1, Nilüfer Yanya. Y'all don't understand how amazing this woman is. The music that she makes is, oh my gosh, the first song I ever heard was Stabilize, and instantly I was shook. I was hooked and shook about just by how amazing it was. So different, so like artsy, and a lot of bass, which I admit I love a good bass. So much good guitar in there. Like, I obsessed with her. Finally got a t-shirt. Happiest girl ever. But yeah, so Stabilize, and then Midnight Sun is probably her most well-known song that a lot of people would know. And my other favorites are like Baby Blue from her Miss Universe album, and then my current favorite is Another Life. Something about it just gets me. Also The Mystic, super vibey. The Dealer, Where to Look, Call It Love. So many good ones. So many good ones, guys. She's so slept on. Listen to her. Next one is my favorite band of all time. I absolutely love them, and I feel like they really encapsulate a lot of what my music taste is. It's Warpaint. Maybe you've heard of them, maybe you haven't. They're a little bit, not older, but they've been around for a while. I think the one that really got me into it was New Song, the self-titled Warpaint album, like just all of them. Oh my gosh. Like, it's just so different, so artistic. I think it's when it's not just focused on the lyrics, but it is still focused on the lyrics, and then it's so focused on the music and the building and the way it's woven together, the different instruments, and just art. It's art. I like to listen to art. That's what it is. Some of my favorite songs: Biggie, Hard to Tell You, Dre, New Song. Highly, highly recommend. I just can't get over them. Last one on my like current favorites of all time. This is pretty well known within like music geeks, but Mk.gee. He's great. Also very experimental. A lot of musicality in it. Rockman was the first one I heard that really got me into it, and I just think it's so well done. Very different from a lot of stuff that's out there, and I think a lot of music geeks are really into it for a reason. It makes sense. Candy's good. Alessis, D&M is a classic. CZ, it's got weird names, but great music. Next section is some of my top albums, of which I've listened to majority of the songs, and where I love the overall vibe. Obviously, I'm gonna say the Lorde ones of Pure Heroine and Melodrama. Love those. But some of my other favorites of some slightly lesser known ones, I feel like. These are also really underrated, a bit more niche. Dizzy, the album Baby Teeth. So good. I first heard this on a plane, on an Emirates flight. I was looking at the screen and I went to the music and they had this band. It said Stars and Moons, and I was like, this looks interesting. And I listened to it and I was hooked instantly. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So random to find this on here, but it's so good. Anyways, beautiful album. Title song is Stars and Moons. Stunning song. Another favorite is In Time. Swim is great. I don't know. It's just a really great album. Arlo Parks, Collapsed in Sunbeams. It's very poetic. I mean, the first song, Collapsed in Sunbeams, is literally a poem. Some great stuff on there. There's some that are very deep and like introspective. She's got the song Black Dog on there, which is about like mental health stuff, and that was very touching for me. I was like, whoa, this is deep stuff. Caroline, that's a bit of a classic of hers. And then Just Go, super vibey. Portra 400, another vibey one. Great album. Lush by Snail, bit different, very indie punk rock, grungy. My favorite song for years was Speaking Terms. Still love it. But that album is just really nice to have on in the background too. It's just, yeah, very raw, acoustic, but layers to it as well. Good lyricism. Last one of the albums, super slept on, Empathogen by WILLOW. I know, that's crazy to say. Like, Will Smith's girl? Really? She is good. She is very good at her music stuff. You wouldn't think it, thinking of just whip my hair back and forth, but like her recent stuff, whoa, so good. The one that I heard first was Home, which has John Batiste on it. I think that's how you say his name. Oh my gosh, amazing song. I also love Run and Fear Is Not Real, Symptoms of Life, like all really good songs. If you're into like experimental, atmospheric music, go listen. It's really good. Here's another little fun little segment of my guilty pleasures, which is just pop artists. As someone who loves music, you don't always want to admit to liking the pop stuff, but sometimes you do. And I mean, Lorde, she is technically a pop artist. In reality, I don't like to think that. I like to think that she's niche, but she's really not niche at all. But some of the other ones that I like to listen to occasionally, Taylor Swift. Look, I was a kid, teenager, I loved her music. What can I say? And I still appreciate some of it, and I'll listen to it more than I like to admit. Yeah, but August, lovely song. Just beautiful. Just perfectly encapsulates summer. Love. Harry Styles. I think his music taste and his like skill and composition is underrated. Like, a lot of people like him for him as a star and this like hot guy or whatever, but I think his music is honestly decent. Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, that album, not my favorite of his. A good song on there is The Waiting Game. That's, no one's talking about that one yet. It's good. Golden, great. Lights Up, great. Sunflower, also a vibe. Like, just some like cool vibey, like musically interesting stuff that I don't think he gets enough credit for having good taste in music writing and composition. Next, Billie Eilish. I'm not as big a fan of her more recent stuff, but Chihiro, ooh, that's a good song. Blasting that when you're driving down a highway at night, oh my gosh, so good. Now, sort of the last section, which is a bit underrated music, but also some of the stuff that I'm starting to listen to or like are on the horizon for me. Binki, I've been listening to him for a little while. He doesn't have that many songs out, but the ones that are out, they're pretty good. Hey Baby, that's a really good song. Landline, also really, really good. But yeah, he's pretty slept on. Soccer Mommy, there's a good amount of people that are into her. I really like Wildflower, really cute song. Very vibey. Circle the Drain is a good one. Shotgun, packs a punch. Some that are kind of on the horizon for me is Sampha. I just listened to a few of his. Spirit 2.0, really like that song. King Krule, Alone, Omen 3, Seaforth, that's one of the classics. Julia Holter, kind of a random one I stumbled upon. It kind of gives me Florence and the Machine vibes mixed with like Warpaint, which I really like. One of my favorite ones is Silhouette. You're gonna listen to it and you're gonna think, what is this? This sounds childish. And Kitty, what is this? You have to stick it through to the end because it gets good, okay? Just trust me. It's just this beautiful build of a song and you're like, whoa. The last one I'm gonna mention of good music that I love is Karianne, which is my sister. And I'm plugging her music, but she's got great songs. Her 2 songs that are out at the moment are Ensued and Find You. Beautiful songs, and there's more coming, guys. Let me tell you, and they're great. Anyways, that is my music taste. There's so much more than that, but that would take me forever to talk about. I feel like it's kind of all over the place, but also kind of makes sense. It's very much about the vibes, the atmosphere, the layering, how it feels visually. That makes no sense as a sentence, but it does to me, okay? Let me know what music you listen to, but also if you have any recommendations of things that you think I'd like, please let me know. I'm always keen to listen to more and find new music. I love updating a playlist. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next time.